So, Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So, here, so we are learning the Atha Purana. So Atha Purana has two kinds. One is Vivedi Yoda connected with the case ending, and the Avivedi Yoda. So not connected with the case ending. Okay, the person is Ati, Seka, Laba. So these three words are connected with the first case ending. So for example, nominated case. So this example we already learned last time. Okay, now next. So Diwa Benyo Namo. Okay, Diwa Benyo Namo. These three words. Now HJD and so on, maybe the other. So sometimes Batamaya with the first case ending, sometimes Dudiyaya, so with the second case ending or accusative case. So here example is for the Diwa. So Ratin Yewa Samanan Diwa Di Sinjanati. Ratin Yewa Samanan Diwa Di Sinjanati. So Ratin Yewa actually night time. So even the night time. So Radin Yiwa Samana being so night time. Even though being night time. So Diwadi Senjanadi he so consider or he thinks, he knows. So it is daytime. Diwadi Senjanadi. So here Diwa with the
is Sanjanandi, Sayadaw.
Sanjanandi, right, Sanjanandi. So they need or they consider as a diva daytime. You see diva here. So nominative case and in sense. And then next. So Obijadi Sukhan Sukha Binyo Somanasa. Obijadi Sukhan Sukha Binyo Somanasa. So Sukh happiness arises. And also so more than happiness. Somanasa. So enjoy. How to translate? So a pleasurable feeling arises much more than happiness, Binyo. So actually, here Binyo is modified to the Somanasa. So that is why Somanasa, which is much more than the Sukha, arises in this way. So based on the connection with the Somanasa and Binyo, we can understand here nominative case.
Somanasang is nominative, right, Sayadaw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Sukha is the ablative, right, Sayadaw?
Sukha is ablative case comparison.
Yes.
So Binyo is so much more the comparative sense, comparative adjective sense, even though it is Nibbada. Okay, next. So Namo De Buddha Viratu. Vipa Modo Si Sabati. So Namo De Buddha Vidatu. So Namo De and the Buddha Vida Atu. Buddha Vida Atu. So in this example, Namo is the subject for the Atu. So that is a nominative case. Actually, Namo is Namas, like the Manas, masculine gender, neuter gender. Both two gender can be. And also in the nominative case, also Namo. In the accusative case, also Namo. We can find later.
So
So,
Sayadaw.
okay.
But then, according to this, what it means is the word namo is connected with the nominative or accusative.
Subject.
Yeah,
So
but I mean,
Atu.
it doesn't say anything about namo. It says it is connected with other words, that is in Patama or Dutiya, right? It's not about the word
No,
namo.
not like that, not like that. So actually here, so their form is not changed. Diva is diva, and so here Benyo is Benyo. But so in this case, so diva joining with the et, so that is when diva can be, nominated. We can understand. So for example. So in the Karaka, now I'm teaching in BAB. So one of heading is the object complement only if it goes together with the ed, that object complement so is with the nominative case. So sihodi adana samikhiyanan, and also janasi dan basadan ojowa nijowa mejimowa. So here you see, so sihodi is actually object complement to the adanan. Adana is object of the samikhiyanan, but sihodi with the nominative case. So the same way, janasi dan basadan, do you know or you think you know that mentioned? So ojodi wa for a while. So here this number, you see. So
No,
actually in Pāļi, so three kinds of verbs in this we can see. One is samikhyana, so considering. Another one is janasi, and also sinjanasi. So, okay, so taking the example of that one here also. So Raddin Yewa Samanan Diwa. Actually, Raddin is maybe Raddin Yewa Samanan. Actually, that is accusative absolute. Raddin Yewa Samanan, accusative absolute.
so Sayadaw.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing, is there an accusative absolute? So that is an example of an accusative absolute.
Yes, this is accusative absolute, this example. So, I mean, Raddin here, accusative is object. Okay, without focusing on the samana, Raddin is object with the accusative case, but dy is object complement because of with the ed and the verb of the senja nandi. So that is with the nominative case. I mean, dy is nominative case. We can understand connected with the nominative case or ending in the nominative case.
Okay. So so here is how I understand. So from last time, right, we studied three words, atti, saka, and lappa. They are considered nipata, and it says that
Yes.
those three words are connected with nominative case, which means they have they have to be associated with the word that is in the nominative case.
That we also okay, but
right.
So actually the point here, Vivadi Yoda means they themselves so connected with the case ending. That means they are. So it doesn't mean they are declinable. So even though they are indeclinable, sometimes they can express the past case ending meaning or the second case ending meaning in this way. But so their form is not changed because they are indeclinable. That is why. So focusing on the connection word, the other connection word, we can understand. Oh, they express that nominative case meaning or accusative meaning in and so on.
Yeah, no, yeah, I just want to be clear because like last time, for example, we say ati denang. We say that denang is nominative. So ati is the nipata. So it is connected with the word denang. Denang is in the nominative. So the same thing down here. Now we consider three different words. So we have to consider these three different words, nipata as well, right?
Yeah,
and
nipata.
they connected with the word in the nominative and the accusative. So which means the dewa here, we have to take it as the nipata.
Yes.
And then the same thing for the word namo is also nipata. So that means it has to connect it with the word in nominative and accusative. Not itself is nominative or accusative.
So even though they are not itself nominated case ending, but they can express nominated sense. The point is here the meaning of the vibhati yukta. Not connected with the other case word. They themselves so connected with the nominated sense instead of saying nominated case ending.
So they are in the nominative sense
Right,
or the accusative sense.
Right. They
Then
are
how do we understand? Yes, Sayadaw. How do we understand that in terms of those three words, ati, sakka, and labba?
Yeah, so actually this is not verb, indeclinable, but dana is subject. Maybe in this case we can understand ati is predicate for the dana. That is why. So ati we can say so in the nominative case, nominative sense.
Nominative sense. And then also just this is also another point, Sayadaw, from last time. I remember I heard somewhere, I think it is in the Niruttidipani or something. It says that, for example, the sentence sakka bhikkhave akusalang pachahitum kusalang bhavetum, right? Then it says that the pachahitum and bhavetum are the subject of sakka. Sakka here is in the sense of a verb, and the pachahitum and bhavetum are the subjects.
Maybe that is the neo-Divinity idea, but in this case, Saddanīti Sarojit's idea is not like that. Not focusing on the Babajito or Kusalan or Babajito, actually Akusalan. So even though in this case, so here Seka Akusalan Bajahito, in this case, so Akusalan is maybe the object of the Bajahito or as well as the subject for the Seka.
Yeah, it's just because if we follow the idea in the Niruttidipani, then akusala is the accusative. It's not nominative.
Or accusative, nominative also possible, actually.
So that's the reason why I'm a little bit confused here because last time.
So okay,
Yeah, right?
firstly, that is Nirodipani's idea. Now Saddanīti's idea in this way, you said.
Yeah, no. What I mean is that if we had used the same idea, then we can say that the sakka here is in the sense of nominative, like Sayadaw just said, which means it is connected with the pachahitum. Pachahitum is the subject. So that's why sakka is in the sense of nominative. That's what it means. So which means the word akusalang is accusative always. It's not nominative. You see? Right? Because it just said, like Sayadaw said, it is in the sense of a nominative. It doesn't mean that it has to connect with a word in the nominative, right? So if that's the case, then according to the Niruttidipani, then the subject is pachahitum. Now that is the subject, so that's why sakka has to be in the sense of nominative.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm confused. I don't know which one is. So what it
Okay,
means here,
okay.
right?
So,
Right. Yeah.
according to the Nirodi Dibani, it should be subject. So in this way, it is possible. So the meaning of that one,
Yes, Sayadaw.
it is possible to give up or abandon. Okay, give up easily. Give up akusala. You see. So according to in this translation, so subject is it. It repository to give up, right?
Yes, Sayadaw.
So Bajahido is subject, right? But what about the other translation? So akusala is possible to be given up.
Yeah. So see, so I think the second translation is the secondary meaning already, because we have to use the passive sense in there. This is not the exact meaning of that sentence.
So why you say secondary meaning of that one?
Because now we we see to be given up. We don't see that to be given up in that sentence. What word is in the sense of
That is
passive?
fine. That is fine. You know, last time I showed the reference in the dictionary. Even though in some case only the passive sense is, you know, accurate or precise. But if
Yeah,
we translate in the active sense, that sentence cannot be, cannot make sense. So at that time, can we say that is secondary or something?
I think so. I think that is the secondary meaning translation, Sayadaw.
Okay, let's see that example again, a dictionary. Maybe one example is only passive sense can be translated, can be used to translate.
I think Ryan said that example is maybe it's not from Nidudi Dipani because I checked the Nidudi Dipani.
Okay,
They don't
okay,
have this
never mind,
sentence.
never mind. So from the newly deepening or whichever reference is not so important here. So here one example. Iman Seka Ganito. This one we can take. Not that one. So Seka Hondi. Okay. So this sentence. Seka Hondi Imani Atasu Kani. So Wandito. So in this example, it's so very clear. Imani Sukhanis are the object for the subject for the Hondi. Wandito is just bad. So if we translate as a active sense, to enjoy, how to translate? So only secondary sense is here possible, or
So we can say it is able to enjoy these 8 advantages.
it is able to. So what about Hondi? It is able to. You see? Yeah, so like the other example, it is able to enjoy these 8. So advantages also okay. But at that time, so problem is here Hondi.
Yeah, but then I mean, So the problem here is what we are looking at in the Saddanīti over here. Because so as Sayadaw said that here we have to understand that in the sense of not connected with the word in that case ending. So how should we
Again,
understand that?
sorry. Again.
Yes, as Sayadaw said that it says here the Pathamaya Yuktang. So which means it is should be understood in the sense of nominative.
Right,
It's not
right,
connected with the word in the nominative.
right, exactly. So,
Right?
Well, when I explained because of this one, because of Dana or because of Akusala, I explained that is just improvement. So they are refers to that word. So based on the reference word, we can understand in the word ati or in the word second nominated sense. To understand that point, I choose this Dana or Akusala. I don't mean so ati is connected with the Dana or ati with the connected with the akusala here means we were the yoda or our yoda. I don't mean in this way. So just for understanding the sense in the ati, the sense of the nominated case in the ati or in the seka, to understand that point, now they are connected with the dana as a subject and predicate. So in the seka and akusala also subject and predicate. That is why I pointed out here akusala is accused nominated case, dana is nominated case, and so on.
It is very strange.
Strange what? So, okay, now here two possible way translations. So that as you said, so Nirodi Deepness idea is this way. Okay, Nirodi. So this is Saddanīti. So which one is wider? So we can see in that example, Seka Hondi and so on. So Saddanīti, actually Nirodi Sayadaw's idea also right, but it cannot cover all the examples. But Saddanīti Sayadaw's idea can cover everything.
So Sakka here is associated with the akusala. Okay. Yet maybe think more. So we don't waste time on this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now dy is with the nominated case, and how dy is nominated case. That is why I show this example. See hodi or ojowa, nijowa, mejimo, wadi. So in connection with the word ed, so at that time, maybe ed phrase, like the prepositional phrase in English, ed phrase. So together with the ed, only the word with the nominated case we used. So that is here dy we can understand as a nominated case.
And also, in that sentence, Diwabi Yomano Ejete Patamaya Ja Lutiyaya Ja. How do we understand the word Ja, in both cases or what?
No. So actually Patamaya Ja, Dudiyaya Ja. Okay, the meaning of the Ja we already landed. Or then maybe so in a single word both of them could not be. So only in the nominated in this word, only in the nominated case, but in other word, only with the accusative case in this way. Not both of them at the same time. Okay, now while learning this example, that will be clear. So here you see, maybe diwa, you want to say, as I show those examples, accusative case, but because of red day or samana, diwa also accusative also possible. Maybe you may think, okay, leave it. But in the Bayo, not possible for the accusative case.
Another point, Sayadaw.
Okay.
So why is it just diwa? So diwa here, I mean, we can make it any word, not just diwa, right? So he said that just he consider the day, the night as the day, just the same as the day.
Yes, yeah.
Which means we there are many examples, not just the word diwa, right?
Sorry, what do you mean?
What I mean is that, so the word diwa here, it is just a normal noun. It can be any noun.
Yeah, any noun, but diwa is indeclinable.
Diwa is indeclinable.
You see, adverb is something indeclinable.
So it doesn't mean the night. It doesn't mean the day.
Yeah, day.
It's indeclinable. Diwa.
So here also you see, diwa ja radoja harandi ye bele. So actually, the meaning of the diwa, so adverb already expressed, by prepositional sense. You see.
Okay. I see. Okay.
So
okay,
now
you.
here, diwa jiwa rat danger, and also so rat day or rat door by night. So diwa rat day, such a phrase. So actually, rat day is a rat day, as a stem, but with the case ending, you see, rat day is declinable, but diwa is indeclinable, always diwa form. So by day and the by night in this phrase, diwa rat day, and also diwa ja rat doja, diwa ja rat doja harandi yibele in the radana breta, and also by ending the comparative adverb diwa daran, and also adi diva, and the diwa kara. Maybe so here diwasa, not because of case and because of double consonant, long vowel becomes short. Diwasa is actually just adverb. And so diwa vihara and the diwa sanya, diwa siya, all the time ending in the diva. Never no more change. That is an adverb or indeclinable.
I see. Okay. So thank you, Sayadaw.
But declinable word for that time is, you see, diwasa, diwasena or diwasan or diwasasa. That is a declinable word for daytime. Okay, so now next example is Namo Di Buddha Viratu. So Namo Di Buddha Viratu. So because of Ati, Namo is here, subject for the Atu, that's why nominated sense or nominated meaning can be understood in this word. So Namo Di Buddha Viratu. Okay. So may there be homage to the Buddha, Vira, who are a bravery Buddha. So may there be homage to you. So the Buddha, a bravery one. So Buddha Vira is vocative case. A bravery Buddha, a brave Buddha. Or Buddha Vira is Buddha Vira also. Okay. So Weba Modosi Sabadi. So you are free from the all maybe so troubles. And also A1 Batamaya. A1 Batamaya in these examples, Diwa and the Bayo and the Namo in these examples. So A1 Batamaya with the nominated case. Or sorry, with the nominated sense. And the so Diwa Yewa Samanan Raddi Disinjanandi. So the same example but reverse order. Reverse what order? Reversely in what order? Diwa Yewa even. So being a daytime, but Raddi Disinjanandi they consider or they think as a night, as night time. So Samana, based on the Samana. So actually Diwa is accusative case. So that is what I told you. So red day and the samana is accusative, absolute. So even do the yaya. So even though, so being it is a daytime. So they consider as night. And then being your banloma maba day. What does it mean? Banloma maba day. Very new to me. Being your banloma maba day.
Sayadaw, should it be Palomang Abading? Should be separate. Palomang
Banloman.
Abading.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Banloman.
Paloma is like a security or confidence.
Banloman abade. So extreme. Benyomi extreme. Banloma also here according to Myanmar is Jadi Muyenta Jadi Mata Muyajin do. What does it mean, Jadi Mata Muyajin? Pāļi, what do you say? What the meaning of the Banloma?
Paloma is like a security or confidence.
Security of the confident.
No, security. Another meaning is confidence.
Security or confident. So Loma hands are like that also. Okay. So contraction of the Bana Loma. Oh, Bana Loma. Yes, Bana Loma is just standing the hair on their end. Jadi Muyin Taja, Bana Loma.
Banaloma means one whose hairs have fallen.
One who has hair
Fallen down is banal. Yeah.
Bana Loma, yes.
Like
Yeah,
subdued.
Bana, so Batadi fall down. Okay. So, how to understand in this example? Benyo Bana Loma Abade. Abade means I have reached. I have reached to the Bana Loma or extreme Bana Loma. Extreme Bana Loma. Okay, the meaning of Bana Loma is security or confident. Maybe extremely confident, overconfident. I have reached to the overconfident. That means I have overconfident. Yeah, overconfident. Overconfidence. Yes. So here Benyo is modified to the Bana Loman. Bana Loman is object of the Abade. So that is fine. Here Benyo accusative case. We can understand. Accusative sense. So Arinye Viharaya. So to stay in the forest, I have the extreme the confidence. And then, so Namo Grohi Nagasa. Namo Grohi Nagasa. Pay homage to the Naga. Naga here maybe the arahant. Pay homage to the elephant. So here Namo is the object of the Grohi. So that is an accusative sense in the Namo can be understood. So even in this way, Dudiyaya, those Diwa, Benyo, and Namo are so connected with the nominative sense or accusative sense. So ja, either or, not as well as. Either or and as well as are the same or no, Mr. Ryan, in English?
As well as an no, they are different. Either or, as well
Yeah,
as
yeah.
another.
In this case, either or maybe, no?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. So the meaning of the ja is either or. Okay. Now, so clear to you all? Okay.
What is the meaning of the Viharaya?
So Viharaya is the same as the Viharito.
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 Jirana.
No, not Jara.
Oh, no.
It is not Viharati.
We heard on the infinitive. Sorry.
No.
Yes.
So is it like
So
for? Because it has a sense
so we
of
call the Dumata.
Oh, Dumata. Oh, okay.
So here.
So this is the Jatuki,
Okay.
Jatuki in the Dumata sense, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah, we call it the data or Dumata sense. Yes, Dumata.
Yes, okay.
So instead of the infinitive, so infinitive is, as you all know, Rublas do. But instead, so noun form and the dative ayah sign. So we can replace in this way. So that is why Viharaya is just to dwell or to stay, to matter sense, detail case.
So in this sentence, it is the verse of the Buddha. He talked about the time when he practiced the self-modification, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah, self-modification or something. I'm not sure. Here, reference.
Because that, yeah, it's just because I remember that the forest is very, very scary to stay, but he stayed there.
Yeah. Okay, and the next words are, so most of them are we familiar with. Saha, Vina, Sade, Sayan, and the Sama, Sama, Mecha, and the Seki, Bijadan, Gain, D, Do, HD, Dadia. So, with these words, so very familiar word is Saha. So Saha, make dinner together with your friend. The meaning of the Saha is together. So in this case, so the meaning of the Vivadi Yoda is, so those who are connected with the instrument instrumental case word. Not those words itself in the instrumental sense. So Saha and the Vina, Sadde, Sayan, and so on these words. So HED, so Tadiyaya. So that is why. So the meaning of the Vivadi Yodan and the Avadi Yodan, two way of translation we need to understand. You see? Based on the Atisaka Lava Diwa Benyo Namo. So they may have those Bhatama sense or Dudiya sense, they themselves itself. But with these words, so the meaning of the Vivadi Yodan, they are connected with the instrumental case word. So the meaning of the Vivadi Yodan and the Avadi Yodan. So two-way meaning, two kinds of meaning we need to understand based on also respectively to their example. So that diyaya, okay, these words are. So here, Sango, Sahawa, Kekina. Sango, Sahawa, Kekina. Sango, the member of Sangha, the Sangha member. So together with the Keka. So Keka, what does it mean Keka in the Vinaya? Do you remember?
I think it sounds like a Finnish one or something like that.
I also don't remember. Keka is a monk. He became insane, and in this condition, did many things unworthy of monk. So when his colleagues blamed him, the Buddha interceded on his behalf and suggested that he be given absolution for his offenses in view of his insanity. So the monks acted according to the Buddha's advice. Okay, maybe that monk, that kind of monk, Gaga. So Sango Sahawa Gekina, Winawa Gekina Ubosrankariya. So should the Sangha observe the Ubosata together with the Gega or without the Gega monk. The meaning is that. So here Saha with the Gegena instrumental case what? So Wina also with the instrumental case with the Gegena. And then Mahada Bhikkhu Sangena Sadde. So together with the great member of the Sangha. So Mahada Bhikkhu Sangena and Sadde, the word Sadde. And then Sayan Abhinyaya. Sayan Abhinyaya. Abhinyaya is maybe according to this explanation, instrumental Sayan Abhinyaya, having enlightened, having realized by himself. At the time, maybe it is Jaran. But according to the theology's idea, together with the Sayan Abhinyaya. So Abhinyaya and the feminine gender instrumental case Aya like the Kanyaya. So maybe with self, supernormal power, Abhinya. special wisdom. Abhenya. Special knowledge or supernormal power. Okay. So with supernormal power, with his own supernormal power or with his own special knowledge, by his own special knowledge.
So does that mean what means what should he point out?
What should he point it out? So actually, Sayan itself instrumental sense, not with the Abhinyaya. Abhinya here should be gerund form.
But here it should be, according to the context, it should be the instrumental voice,
Abhinyaya?
Yeah,
Yes.
because here Sayadaw gave an example in this context.
So okay, in the Nesaya, what is it? Abhinyaya, Trudo Nyampian, Di Yue, Sayan Goran. So having realized by himself. Nesaya. So Abhinya is gerund.
But Abhinaya can be instrument case because such type of example we have seen in the Buddhana, the Sutta.
So Sayan itself, instrumental sense. Sayan is by himself like the. In the dictionary also we can see. By oneself, you see. Self or by oneself. By oneself. Yeah, in this case, by oneself. The word Sayan itself in the instrumental sense. Not with the Abhinyaya. Abhinyaya is a gerund.
So see, now it's very confused. So when we read the word tatiyaya, we have to understand according to the context. Because like with the word saha and vina, then it has to be associated with the word in the instrumental sense.
Yeah, but here separated example, not so the whole line are how to say, not connected in each other.
Yes, but Sayadaw, the main topic. The main topic is tatiyaya. So
Okay. So so as a Abhinyaya instrumental case, how to translate? Can Odysseya. So to whom? What should I point it out? Haven't realized by myself? Or with the self understanding? The meaning.
I mean, it depends on the context. So what should I point out by myself?
Yeah, whom should I point it out? Haven't realized by myself.
Gang is whom, Sayadaw?
Maybe.
It is accusative, right?
Yeah, so yeah, whom in Indonesia also. Nani de kwa ludo miawe abe the dugo whom. Yeah, whom. So actually that is the speech of the Buddha.
Sayadaw. According to Mula Panasa Atha, yes, it's a gerund. Sayang Abhinyaya di Sabang Jadu Pumatadamang Atanawa Janitawa.
Yeah, right, Janitawa.
Yeah, and the Kamu di Sayan di Kang Anyang Ayame Acharyo di Odysseya.
Yeah. Ayame Acharyo di Odysseya. So that is fine. Having realized by myself Four Noble Truths. So to whom should I point it out as my teacher? The speech of the Buddha. So self-enlightened one.
Who should I point out?
Should I choose or should I point it out?
A point. Oh,
teacher?
okay.
No,
So we have
point
to
out.
use the meaning a point.
Yeah, a point. APPY.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Who should I point out?
No, but then as I said earlier, so and then again, if that's the case, then the word sayang has the sense of tatiya.
Yeah, sayang itself.
All right.
In that sense, yeah, right.
But then for the word saha and sadain or vina, then they are associated with the word in the tatiya vipatti.
So respectively. Okay.
So Sarah, so if that is the case, the tadiya we have to understand those words, maybe some words we don't know. They are connected with another word which is in the tadiya, or they themselves is in the tadiya sense.
Yeah. So here the word dadiyaya. The word dadiyaya means with instrumental sense or with the instrumental case word. Dadiyaya vajanaya or dadiyaya ataya or something in this way. Okay. So now you can understand that one. So let's continue. Sahasena samamita. So equally with 1,000, it should be measured. So saman, sahasena saman. Equally with 1,000, it should be measured. It is measured. So in this case, sahasena. So the word saman is sahasena. But next one is saman. So saman sitjani abhisambo jedwa, having realized noble truths by himself. Saman is the synonym of the sayang. The word is said with the instrument is by oneself, by himself. Saman sitjani abhisambo jedwa, having awakened, being awakened for noble truths by himself. Okay, and then next. So ye ewan janandi, de sama janandi. So ye ewan janandi. So whoever knows, who knows in this way, so they know well. They know well. They know by themselves. Sama. So who know in this way? So they who know in this way know by themselves. So sama. Actually sama. Okay, let's check in the dictionary. Sama is just word sense. What about oneself? Maybe Sarah, you want to say here the meaning of the sama by oneself also. No, that is sama. So sama, thoroughly, properly, rightly, in the right way. Okay. Yeah, right way. In right way. With right way. Sama is instrumental sense. Perfectly. Or as it ought to be best. So perfectly. Mecha, sama, mecha. So, okay. In Yamanese, how shall you translate? Sama kaunzwa, yes. Rightly. In right way. With right way. in right way. Sama counsel, so rightly, but perfectly. So no word here with the instrumental case. Only the
So
word
in
sama
that case,
itself.
it's like an
Instrumental
adverb
sense.
translation.
Yeah, adverb translation. But Saroji want to see here in instrumental sense. Adverb translation, right? So and then make cha opposite to the sama. Sama rightly, make cha so wrongly. So ye inyata janandi mecha disanyana. So who know in other way inyata? Who know in other way? So mecha disanyana, their understanding is wrong. Their understanding is wrongly understanding. So their understanding is wrong. Mecha disanyana. So he also mecha itself instrumental sense. So you want to say in this way. So sama and mecha it themselves in instrumental sense. Sama mecha and the seki. So sahandani seki janami muni no disayado dhamman sukadasa. Sahandani seki janami. Sahan. So sahan, how should we divide it?
The sa aham. But so aham is also okay.
So ahan here referring to male or female.
Maybe it's male.
So actually female. Sahan is sa-ahan. So double pronoun in Pali.
Sometimes we can say it's a sa aham. That
No.
also have.
Sa-ahan.
Yes.
What does it mean, sa?
So sometimes the sa has no meaning. Sometimes they according to the introduction to Pāļi, so sometimes it says like emphasize like that I.
That is very common, very common. Actually, the purpose of using double pronoun in Pali like this one. So actually, so aham is genderless, non-gender word. So you also can say ahan. I also can say ahan. But if you say ahan, so you are feminine. If I say ahan, so that ahan is masculine. So to point it out, the speaker is feminine on the masculine to understand that point. In Pali, commonly so a hand. So that means so a hand, or sometimes so hand. So based on the so, instead of saying just emphasize that that I actually to express the gender or the speaker of that one.
Yeah, according to this context, it is a feminine gender because
Right,
this is from the Sakatawaka Pāļi.
Right. Not just emphasize. So emphasize on what? Emphasize on gender. Not just that. I mean, so based on the gender of the sa or so we can understand who speaker is a male one or female one, and that's what we can see. Okay. So
Here is a Devata.
Sahan Dani Seki Janami. Now I know the witness. Second witness. Now I know witness. Seki that the Koka Nuda, a name of deity, Koka female deity, Koka Nuda. in this content.
Kokanata.
Kokanuda
Oh,
in Issariya.
in the Charasanga is Kokanata.
So Seki is by myself or with my eyes, by myself. Sorry, not witness. So Sahan Dani Seki Janami Muni no Sayadaw Dhamman Sukadasa. So now I understand by myself. So the teachings of the Buddha, Sayadaw, Muni no Sukadasa, Sayadaw Dhamman. The teachings of the Buddha, who expound the Dhamma, the sage or Sukada. Okay. So here Seki, Saha Eki. So Seki Janami is realized. Now I realize. So instead of, so here in this case, literally we can translate Seki Janami, know by myself. Maybe that is, so we may confuse with the without the help of any other. Not like that. So realized.
So the Arthagata explained the Sakhi Janami means Pati Veda Vasena Pachakhang Meva Janami.
Yeah, realized. Not like the saying a bit sample jadwa or some a bit sample jadwa or not in that sense. So Seki Janami, like the Sechi Karoti, realized. Okay, so here Seki is instrumental sense, but literal meaning of the Seki Janami, the meaning should be understood is, what should be understood is realized, but literally, the Seki Janami, know by myself, know by my eye. Seki means Saha Eki, knows by my eye. That means realize. So knows as she saw his own eye. Not just hearing from other, not just hearing not just from the other experience, by her own experience. She realized in this way, Seki, by her own experience. Literally, Seki is as her Eki. So by so in this year, Myanmar. So together with her eyes, that means, so with her own experience. Okay, next. So Bijadan, we did that boy when you his. So Bijadan also Bidi Adan with one's own, with oneself, by oneself. Bijadan. In Asia, Bijadan also Myanmar. Bijadan, we did that boy when you hit in the Dhammaguna. Saki. An eyewitness in this way, that is Saha Eki. But, Seki Karoti mean, so to see with one's own eyes, that is literal sense. So, and also Sachi Karoti. So seeing face to face, or in that sense, of the experiencing. Yeah, this one is of the experiencing. And then now Bijata, Badiata, Bijata, or Bijata with the an, with the accusative an. So adjective, individually, usually with the accusative. So Bijata means separately or individually and singly or by himself in his own heart. Yeah, this one, this sense is better. By himself in his own heart. By himself in his own heart. Picture them with the double when you hit. So it is known by the wise, bind themselves with their own heart. And then next, Keinti me Sawaka Sadaya. What day yo? Keinti me Sawaka Sadaya. What day yo? So Keinti me, what does it mean? Keinti me. How? Keinti me how? Sadaya with faith. Me Sawaka, my followers. So what day yo? How should my fellow followers increase by faith? So Keinti means how. How means in what way? In what way? So that is why Keinti is in instrumental sense. Keinti how or in what way? Not related to the sataya. Keinti means Keinti itself. Instrumental sense. In what way? And then, so the door suffix, like the commonly we know the ablative sense Kama door from the village, Negra door from the town, but with the instrumental sense also. So the word door itself in the instrumental sense. So Aneja door, by way of impermanence, by means of impermanence. Dukkha door, by means not suffering. Roga door, by way of disease. Ganda door, Sanla door, and so on. In the door Lise, 14 door. While practicing the Vipassana inside meditation, the meditator should recollect so on his or her body in this way. 40 ways method, door method, Anicca door, Dukkha door, Roga door, Ganda door, Sanla door, and so on. So no ablative sense in this case, instrumental sense. Okay. And then so da HGD ja soda soda HGD the so the word da, they are also considered as indeclinable like the door. The word ending in the door never changed its form. Anicca door, the Gamma door, always Gamma door, but based on the context, sometimes instrumental, sometimes the ablative, sometimes even the locative RD door at the beginning. Mijja door in the middle, in this way locative sense also. So door has three cases sense. But the form is not changed. That is an adverbial word or indeclinable also. So the same way the word ending in the so, like the soda so ablative sense. Soda so by means of in the grammar by the Kijayana. So that is ablative sense. Soda so.
So here should be Tadiya, no?
Yes, Tadiya, sorry. Tadiya, based on content. So because of ja. Yeah. So the HGD ja. Actually, Tadiya. Yeah. Yes, sorry. So Sutta saw. So Sutta means discourse, but in other way, what is it?
Really, actually, it's a rule.
Grammatical rules,
Yes.
and also another meaning.
None, right? None.
Sutta is Sutta do. Okay. In by way of Sutta, Pada saw by way of what? And also, so the word ending in the da. So ikada, drida, dida, jaduda, and so on. By. So fold in English, ikada. So 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 8, 4 noble part, 3, 4 gem in this way, drida. Like they read, they are also in other cases later we will see. But ikada, how to understand ikada? The drida is twofold by two parts. So maybe ikada by a single part.
One way. In one way.
In one way, in a single way.
With one way. မြန်မာ translation အပြအားဖြင့်
In one way, yes, in one way. Okay, and sorry. Ikada. And the dome. Dome is dome ed chadotiya. Dome ed chadotiya. With the dative sense. That way ed that way also chadotiya with the dative sense. Da do. So common way. So there's infinitives to give. Or the other way, like the do matter. So for the sake of giving, also we can understand. That is chadotiya. Dado to give, or for the sake of giving, or for the sake of gift. And the Ubakasa beto. Ubakasa beto. Ubakasa beto. Or to calm. CAL, to calm. Ubakasa beto. And
It
we
is
know
a
it.
causative, no?
Calm also causative sense. Calm oneself or calm something,
Because
calm somebody.
It's the second level, Sayadaw. It's the causative of Vupaka Seti. And Vupaka Seti is causative of Vukasati.
Make calm someone, yeah, calming.
It's double causative. So it means to cause to distract or to cause to draw away.
Ubakasa bedi, kasa bedo. Nyinzi jenga, to make someone calm. Draws
Yes,
away,
that
okay.
is.
And it's we know they do. We know they did.
Like to purify, to clean, right?
We know they did. to relinquish.
To expel, to remove.
Yeah, to expel. To expel. We know did, yes. To drive out, to dispel, to expel, or to dispel, okay. To remove, to put away, okay. So, and then we know that bedo to make someone or something to dispel. Dispel. And we wait jedo also calls it we wait jedi to be secluded, to make someone secluded. We wait jedo. We wait jedo. Maybe the same meaning. We wait jedo. We wait jedo. Double C, double K or no in your version?
It is the same.
We wait jedo. Yeah, single one. Yeah.
Yes.
We wait jedo. So we wait jedo. Durabago kenzi jenga. Kenzi jenga. We wait ja bedo. Next one. Oh. We wait jedo. We wait ja bedo. So actually the same meaning. So cause it is to make someone secluded and guard away. Guard away also the same as guardo, to do, to make. Guard away, dado, to offer or to give. So in this way. Oh, another door. Or door Benjamia. Door Benjamia, so idija. So door also. Madi doja, bididita from mother's side and from father's side. Sansoda. So ganiko. Sansoda ganiko. He is taken. Ami malagong, apa malagong, sansoda kahaniko, sinjedo ami wandai shiti. So, from mother, he is pure generation from mother's side as well as from father's side. Sansoda, so kahaniko. So, pure birth, or maybe, higher birth.
It's something
also.
like the parents.
Pure
The parents are both from the Brahmin family.
Like that, yes. And the Nasuda Koji Boga Nan Uba Gado Agechadi Raja Dowa Jora Dowa Eki Dowa Udaga Dowa Abia Dayada Dowa. Okay. So in this do. So Nasuda Koji Boga Nan Uba Gado. So Raja Dowa from the king's side, Jora Dowa from the thief, Egidowa from fire, Utaka from water, Abia Dayada Dowa from one who is inheritance, the bad inheritance. So Koji Ubagado Agechadi. So something danger, something dangerous comes. So Nasuda, Na Asuda. According to the Nizya, it should be divided asa, na asa, ida, no, asuda, nasuda, Na asa.
Sayadaw, my book is not jasa.
In your book,
It's not jasa goji.
na jasa koji bhogana. Oh, that is
Yes.
the same as the next year. Na jasa, na ja asa. But in Myanmar version, so nasuda, nasuda. But no more. Okay, a different reading. Not jasa, right?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay, not jasa, different reading. Not asa. So any danger, so does not come. Any danger for the wealthy, wealth or goods. Does not come from the father's side or from the kin side or from the kin, from the thief, and so on. Okay. And the diga so inland, or also from land, or also from chest. So oblique sense. So okay, here the first door in it here, you see instrumental sense tatiya. Now the second door, so Benjamiya, and the third door is Saddanīti. Okay, so this is for next time. So let's stop here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw. Sadhu,
Okay,
sadhu, sadhu.
sadhu.
Thank you so much.
See you next